Hey, this is CrossFitTracking.com here for the general review of the Apple Watch Series 4. Just going to touch base on a number of the features. The biggest thing that far separates this from any other device that I've tested is that it is, for the first time, a very true smartwatch. It's almost like any of the other devices I've tested and worn and tried out have very limited smartwatch capabilities compared to the Apple Watch. The Apple Watch syncs flawlessly with the iPhone. Obviously, that's what I connected it to, and that's where you get the most features. But it really is unlike any other experience I've had. I almost feel like is it too much? Is it just an overwhelming wealth of information that it just becomes almost daunting just from your watch? But as far as the features go, unrivaled phone connection, unrivaled smartwatch capabilities. You can receive messages, but more than that, they have absolutely flawless capabilities to reply back to messages, either with a quick reply or a scribble of your finger. You can write out a reply. Found that functionality very easy. You can control things on your phone because it's so connected and synced to your phone. You can control your camera, so you can put it at a distance and hit fire away and it'll take pictures. You automatically get YouTube controls. When you're watching a YouTube video, it automatically pops up on the watch without you having to go anywhere or do anything, where you can control the video, skip ahead, skip back, pause it, that sort of thing. If you want to have a map set on your phone where you're driving somewhere, it automatically buzzes you with the next turn-by-turn directions on the watch itself. The screen itself is brilliant. It's definitely the best screen on the market, and it's got, the Apple Watch 4 has the biggest screen. It's an increase of about 30% on the largest device over the largest Series Watch 3. Screen is incredible. You get a lot of information on the screen. So one of the main things about the Apple Watch 4 is the new watch faces that are capable. It's like any other smartwatch I've tested had nothing compared to the detail to the watch faces you could elect and take advantage of. And the detail just covers a multiple of apps. It's like you have a watch face that has information from 8 different apps all popping up at once. So I've seen things, you can have your weather, UV index, everything. I mean, you can see the stock market. There's a dedicated, some of the watch faces have larger portions of the screen dedicated to certain apps, and you can see the movement of stocks throughout the day. It's really kind of unbelievable. That gives you just quick access to basic view of information as it happens. The weight feels good. The overall, weight of the watch relative to some background. The weight feels fine. Durability feels fine. I don't think it's going to have any issues maintaining a little bit of a beating, although the bubble of the screen is a little bit easy to probably get bumped, but that leads to another pro or plus of the watch in general terms are the accessories. I've got, a discount nylon band similar to the Nike band. I've got a bumper plate, all of it, your $5 or $8 you can get on Amazon. The bumper plate obviously protects the whole edge. You can get a bunch of different screen protectors. Obviously, it's a little harder to get a screen protector because it's got a curved screen. Sound, it's got sound on the watch. This one's 50% louder than the Apple Watch Series 3. But the sound quality is incredible off of the watch. You could play music off of the watch. I haven't tested all the capabilities, but it's got all the capabilities. Alarms, you can easily set alarms. Obviously everybody kind of does that, but it does it well. You can set different types of alarms, whether it's, volume alarms or vibration alarms. One of the things that's crazy is Siri. You just lift the watch and it automatically pulls Siri up, and you can say, remind me to do something in an hour, instead of having to get out your phone and do the same thing, and it'll put it on your phone, it'll pop up and give you the alarm. You can control timer alarms. You set an alarm on your phone and it'll buzz on your watch. So it's just perfectly wired together. Spotify you can control. You can get to your playlist. You can push play. It plays it on your phone. Does all those things great. It's connected to Wi-Fi, so it obviously syncs up there. Maps, you can actually go into the map app on the watch and see where you are and zoom in and look around. So it's like a little miniature version of the map you could see on your phone. Obviously the phone's more capable. Why would you look on your watch when you could just look on your phone? So that's a valid point. One of the things, the two main things that are obviously a big deterrent from the Apple Watch in general is the battery life and sleep testing functionality. So it does not do sleep tracking. It's not built in for that. And that's partially tied into the battery life. The battery life is about 2 days. I had good battery life so far, but it's a newer device, so it hasn't lost its charge over time yet. I don't know how fast the decline of the charge would be over a course of a year. But 24 hours or 48 hours, you know, even if it lasts 2 days, then you're still going to be limited to how much, you know, the sleep tracking would detract from the battery life if worn over the night. You have a million different third-party apps. Obviously, there's a primary third-party app for sleep tracking. I used that the past few nights. It feels relatively accurate. It feels decent, I should say. Not nearly the depth as some of the basic smartwatches on the sports side of things with Garmin or Polar, not nearly the same capabilities. And you kind of wonder if it's really working. The sleep app that I used was Auto Sleep. It's one of the few that actually automatically can detect when you've gone to sleep and when you wake up. That seems crazy to me because it's got, you know, some of the better sensors. It does have the EKG sensor on the back. I have used it, and it's neat that it goes to a PDF report, so you can sort of functionally see the health benefits of it. I like that it ties everything together with your phone. It really is, it's just, there's nothing else like it out there, you know? So I've tested the Samsung Galaxy Watch, not with a Samsung handheld device, but just by itself, there's no comparison. I mean, none of them touch the smartwatch capabilities. I'm going to get into more of the sports tracking capabilities in the CrossFit specific review because that's the whole point of it. And that's one of the deterrents for me. Part of me continues to feel like, do I need all this stuff? I mean, it's just almost like, oh my God, it's going to give me a headache just with all the capabilities and details and all that sort of stuff, especially if it doesn't track the sports tracking and the CrossFit and the health tracking from like the exercise capabilities. But it's just like a, you know, perfectly meshed, intertwined experience with the watch. But it's been great overall to see the differences that are possible, and look forward to some of the other manufacturers somehow tying in a little bit more of these types of things. But this is CrossFitTracking.com for the Apple Watch Series 4 General Review.